In a world driven by profit, FGBMFI stands as a beacon of faith in business. It unites men and women globally, integrating faith into their work. FGBMFI challenges the separation of sacred and secular, viewing workplaces as mission fields. Through its programs, it empowers members to be ambassadors of Christ. FGBMFI's impact extends beyond boardrooms, touching lives and communities. Its legacy is measured in transformed lives, bridging faith and business. FGBMFI believes faith should be integral to all aspects of life, including the workplace. It encourages members to view their professions as opportunities to live out their faith. This approach transforms workplaces, fostering ethical leadership and social responsibility. FGBMFI's mission inspires individuals to align their work with their values. By integrating faith in business, members make a positive impact on the world. At the heart of FGBMFI is a deep commitment to transforming lives through the power of faith and fellowship. FGBMFI provides a welcoming environment where individuals can share their stories and encourage one another in their faith journeys. Through meetings, conferences, and outreach, members connect, build friendships, and experience community. FGBMFI fosters a culture of openness, support, and mutual growth. Members support each other in personal and professional lives, offering guidance and prayer. This strong sense of community empowers individuals to live out their faith authentically. FGBMFI's impact is a testament to the transformative power of faith. What began as a small gathering of businessmen in a Los Angeles coffee shop has blossomed into a global movement, uniting men and women from all walks of life under the banner of faith, fellowship, and service. FGBMFI's message of hope and transformation has resonated across cultural and geographical boundaries, establishing a presence in over 170 nations and territories worldwide. From bustling metropolises to remote villages, FGBMFI chapters serve as beacons of light, offering a place of belonging, encouragement, and spiritual nourishment to individuals seeking to live out their faith in their personal and professional lives. FGBMFI's global reach is a testament to the universality of its message and the power of its model for integrating faith and work. The organization has successfully adapted to diverse cultural contexts while remaining true to its core values and mission. This adaptability has been key to FGBMFI's global expansion, allowing it to connect with people from all walks of life and offer a message of hope and transformation that transcends cultural differences. Whether it be in the bustling marketplaces of Asia, the corporate boardrooms of Europe, or the rural communities of Africa, FGBMFI's message continues to resonate, inspiring individuals to live lives of purpose, integrity, and service. FGBMFI's global impact extends beyond its individual members, reaching into communities and nations through its various outreach programs and initiatives. The organization is actively involved in addressing critical social issues such as poverty, hunger, disease, and lack of education. FGBMFI chapters around the world partner with local organizations and mobilize their resources to provide practical assistance to those in need. From building wells in drought-stricken areas to providing medical care in underserved communities, FGBMFI is making a tangible difference in the lives of millions around the world. FGBMFI's global presence serves as a source of inspiration, demonstrating the power of unity, faith, and a shared commitment to making a difference in the world. As a global movement, FGBMFI stands as a testament to the transformative power of the gospel, bridging cultural divides, fostering understanding, and inspiring individuals to embrace their faith as a catalyst for positive change in their communities and beyond. In the subsequent sections, we will delve deeper into the history, achievements, and personal stories that have shaped FGBMFI into the influential organization it is today, highlighting its enduring legacy and its continued relevance in a world grappling with complex challenges and seeking meaningful solutions. The story of the Full Gospel Business Men's Fellowship International, or FGBMFI, is intertwined with its founder, Demosthenes Shakarian. Born in 1913 to Armenian immigrants, Shakarian's life was shaped by hardship and faith. Raised on a dairy farm during the Great Depression, he learned hard work and determination. His family's deep Christian faith provided solace and guidance. Despite facing prejudice, Shakarian's entrepreneurial spirit and faith guided him. He found success in dairy farming and real estate. However, Shakarian yearned for more than material success. He longed to share his faith and make a difference. In the 1950s, his vision for FGBMFI took shape. Inspired by businessmen's stories, he created a space for sharing faith. He envisioned an organization integrating faith and business. In 1951, he invited 35 businessmen to a breakfast meeting. This gathering marked the birth of a global movement. Their simple act of sharing faith planted the seed for FGBMFI. From a bustling cafeteria, FGBMFI embarked on an extraordinary journey. Word of the Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship spread rapidly, attracting businessmen from diverse backgrounds and industries who were hungry for fellowship and spiritual growth. The initial breakfast meeting soon expanded to accommodate the growing numbers, moving from coffee shops to larger venues, eventually filling hotel ballrooms and convention centers. Shakarian's dynamic personality and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life proved instrumental in FGBMFI's early growth. He possessed a natural charisma and an infectious enthusiasm for sharing his faith, captivating audiences with his personal testimonies and inspiring messages of hope and transformation. Central to FGBMFI's appeal was its emphasis on personal testimonies, providing a platform for businessmen to share their faith experiences openly and authentically. These testimonies, often raw and deeply personal, resonated with audiences, demonstrating the transformative power of faith in the lives of everyday people. The organization's meetings became a safe space for men to express their vulnerabilities, seek guidance, and find encouragement from one another, fostering a sense of community and brotherhood that transcended professional differences. As FGBMFI gained momentum, chapters began to spring up across the United States, replicating the model of fellowship and testimony sharing that had proved so successful in Los Angeles. Shakarian, driven by an unwavering belief in the organization's mission, traveled tirelessly across the country, speaking at meetings, establishing new chapters, and nurturing the burgeoning FGBMFI community. His dedication and tireless efforts laid the foundation for the organization's rapid expansion, transforming it from a local fellowship into a national movement. The 1960s witnessed FGBMFI's expansion beyond the borders of the United States, establishing a presence in Canada, Europe, and other parts of the world. Shakarian's vision for a global fellowship, uniting businessmen from all nations under the banner of faith, was beginning to materialize. The organization's message of hope, its emphasis on personal testimony, and its commitment to practical Christianity resonated across cultural boundaries, attracting a diverse and growing membership eager to experience the transformative power of faith in their lives and communities. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, FGBMFI flourished under Shakarian's leadership, expanding globally. The organization's conventions drew tens of thousands, featuring prominent speakers, musicians, and powerful testimonies. Shakarian envisioned FGBMFI as an organization actively engaged in serving others through practical acts of kindness and compassion. Under his guidance, FGBMFI supported missionaries, established orphanages, and provided disaster relief. Shakarian emphasized that true faith was a call to action, inspiring members to serve those in need. As he aged, Shakarian mentored future leaders to ensure the organization's sustainability. In 1993, after over 4 decades at the helm, Shakarian passed away, leaving a lasting legacy. His faith, entrepreneurial spirit, and compassion inspired countless individuals to embrace their faith and make a positive impact. From its inception, FGBMFI aimed to reach men for Christ globally. Recognizing that traditional church settings often fail to resonate with men, FGBMFI created a more relatable environment. The founders understood that the language of business could connect with men resistant to spiritual matters. FGBMFI's strategy involved meeting men where they were and creating opportunities for them to encounter the gospel authentically. Rather than formal sermons, FGBMFI emphasized personal testimonies, creating a platform for men to share their faith stories. This approach proved effective, as men connected with the raw and relatable experiences shared by their peers. FGBMFI empowered men to embrace their faith as an integral part of their identity, informing their decisions and inspiring positive impact. The organization provided ongoing support to help men grow in their faith and become agents of transformation. FGBMFI's approach to evangelism centered on the power of personal testimony. The organization recognized that people connect more with narratives than abstract concepts. By providing a platform for men to share their faith journeys, FGBMFI tapped into a powerful form of communication. The testimonies shared were diverse, ranging from dramatic conversions to subtle stories of spiritual growth. These testimonies were real, honest, and demonstrated the transformative power of faith. Men skeptical of religion found themselves moved by the authenticity and vulnerability displayed by their peers. Hearing first-hand accounts of faith's impact sparked curiosity and openness in many hearts. FGBMFI encouraged members to share their faith stories in everyday life, creating a ripple effect of transformation. FGBMFI aimed to equip and empower its members to become leaders in their workplaces, communities, and families. The organization developed programs to foster spiritual growth, leadership skills, and practical service. Mentorship played a key role, with experienced members guiding younger men. These relationships provided wisdom, encouragement, and accountability. FGBMFI encouraged members to take on leadership roles within their local chapters. This provided valuable training ground for developing communication, organizational, and interpersonal skills. Central to FGBMFI's vision was servant leadership, using influence to serve others and make a positive impact. FGBMFI embraced a vision of unity and reconciliation that transcended racial, ethnic, and denominational barriers. The organization welcomed Christians from various backgrounds, fostering a diverse membership. Meetings became melting pots of diversity, united by common faith and a desire to grow spiritually. This emphasis on unity flowed from a deep theological conviction of being one in Christ. FGBMFI believed the gospel could break down walls of hostility and foster genuine unity. The organization built bridges of understanding and cooperation with other Christian groups. By promoting unity and collaboration, FGBMFI played a significant role in advancing the gospel. As FGBMFI moves into the 21st century, it remains committed to its founding vision. The organization recognizes the need to adapt to changing times, embracing new technologies, and addressing contemporary issues. One key challenge is the increasing secularization of society and the disconnect between faith and everyday life. FGBMFI is exploring new ways to make faith relevant to men skeptical of organized religion. This involves creating spaces for open dialogue about faith and addressing tough questions. Another focus is equipping men to address pressing social issues with faith-based solutions. FGBMFI mobilizes members to be agents of positive change in their communities. The organization's vision for the future is one of hope and transformation, inspiring men to live lives of purpose and integrity. FGBMFI's commitment to sharing personal testimonies has been a significant achievement. The organization provides a supportive environment for individuals to share their faith stories. These testimonies resonate with audiences worldwide, demonstrating the transformative power of faith. FGBMFI's platform allows men and women to share their stories of encountering God and overcoming challenges. These testimonies inspire and encourage countless individuals, showing that faith can transform lives. The impact extends beyond the individuals sharing their stories, moving listeners deeply. FGBMFI's culture of testimony fosters authenticity, vulnerability, and mutual support. FGBMFI has created a supportive community for business and professional people integrating faith into their lives. With chapters in over 170 nations, FGBMFI provides a sense of belonging and camaraderie. Chapters offer regular meetings, conferences, and events for members to connect and encourage one another. The organization's emphasis on mentorship connects seasoned leaders with younger professionals. This intergenerational exchange fosters ethical leaders and a culture of integrity. FGBMFI's global network provides resources for spiritual growth, leadership development, and community engagement. Making a difference through faith-based initiatives. FGBMFI's impact extends far beyond the lives of its individual members, reaching into communities and nations through its various outreach programs and initiatives. Guided by the belief that true faith should be expressed through acts of service, FGBMFI members are actively engaged in addressing critical social issues and demonstrating the love of Christ in tangible ways. The organization has played a significant role in supporting missions work worldwide, providing financial and logistical support to missionaries serving in some of the most remote and challenging regions of the globe. FGBMFI's commitment to missions has enabled countless individuals to hear the gospel, experience the transformative power of faith, and find hope and healing in the midst of difficult circumstances. FGBMFI has also been actively involved in disaster relief efforts, mobilizing its members to provide aid and support to communities affected by natural disasters, conflict, and other crises. From providing food, water, and shelter to offering medical assistance and counseling services, FGBMFI members have consistently demonstrated compassion and generosity in the face of human suffering. In addition to its missions and disaster relief efforts, FGBMFI supports a wide range of other faith-based initiatives, including prison ministries, orphanages, and programs aimed at addressing poverty, addiction, and other social ills. Through these initiatives, FGBMFI members are actively working to make a tangible difference in the world, demonstrating the love of Christ through practical acts of service and compassion. Shaping ethical leaders for the marketplace. FGBMFI has played a pivotal role in shaping ethical leaders for the marketplace, instilling in its members the importance of integrity, honesty, and servant leadership. The organization recognizes that the business world can be a challenging environment, often fraught with temptations to compromise one's values in the pursuit of profit or personal gain. Through its emphasis on biblical principles, FGBMFI encourages its members to approach business with a spirit of integrity, viewing their work as a calling to serve others and make a positive contribution to society. The organization provides resources and training to equip its members to navigate ethical dilemmas, make sound decisions, and lead with integrity in their respective fields. FGBMFI's focus on ethical leadership extends beyond simply avoiding wrongdoing. The organization encourages its members to be proactive in promoting ethical practices within their companies, industries, and communities. This includes advocating for fair labor practices, environmental responsibility, and transparency in business dealings. By equipping and empowering its members to be ethical leaders, FGBMFI is making a significant contribution to fostering a more just, equitable, and compassionate marketplace, one where businesses operate with integrity, prioritize the well-being of their employees and communities, and use their resources and influence for the betterment of society. Section 5. Strengthening families and communities. FGBMFI recognizes that strong families and communities are the bedrock of a healthy society. The organization's emphasis on faith, integrity, and service extends beyond the workplace, impacting the personal lives of its members and influencing the way they engage with their families and communities. FGBMFI encourages its members to prioritize their families, recognizing the importance of strong marriages, healthy parent-child relationships, and supportive extended families. The organization provides resources and events designed to strengthen marriages, equip parents, and foster intergenerational connections. FGBMFI members are also encouraged to be active and engaged members of their communities, using their time, talents, and resources to make a difference in the lives of others. This community involvement takes many forms, from volunteering at local charities to serving in leadership roles in civic organizations, to simply being a good neighbor and extending a helping hand to those in need. By strengthening families and communities, FGBMFI is contributing to the creation of a more just, compassionate, and flourishing society. One where individuals are supported, relationships are valued, and communities are united by a shared commitment to the common good. Section 6. A legacy of faith and service, inspiring future generations. As FGBMFI celebrates over 7 decades of ministry, the organization's legacy of faith and service continues to inspire future generations. Millions of lives have been touched by the organization's unwavering commitment to sharing the gospel, equipping leaders, serving communities, and demonstrating the love of Christ in practical and tangible ways. The organization's founding principles of faith, integrity, service, and unity remain as relevant today as they were in 1951, providing a timeless blueprint for individuals seeking to live lives of purpose, impact, and eternal significance. FGBMFI's impact is evident in the countless stories of transformed lives, strengthened families, and revitalized communities. The organization's legacy is carried forward by a new generation of leaders who are committed to building on the foundation laid by those who came before them. As FGBMFI continues to evolve and adapt to the changing times, its core values will undoubtedly continue to guide its path, ensuring that the organization remains a beacon of hope, a catalyst for transformation, and a powerful force for good in the world for generations to come. Section 1. A life renewed, from addiction to redemption. Mark's life spiraled out of control due to addiction. At his lowest, he found hope at an FGBMFI meeting. Inspired by testimonies, he felt hope for redemption. That evening marked a turning point in Mark's life. He joined a Bible study and found a supportive community. Mark rebuilt his life, finding healing and restoration. His story is a testament to God's transformative grace. David had always been driven and ambitious, excelling in his career, yet he felt something was missing. One Sunday his wife invited him to an FGBMFI breakfast meeting. He was hesitant but found genuine warmth and camaraderie. Inspired, David sought mentorship and developed a new venture. He found purpose and fulfillment, integrating faith and business. John's heart ached with anger and regret. Years of conflict had shattered his relationship with his father. John buried his pain in busyness, but it affected his life deeply. At an FGBMFI dinner, he heard a testimony about forgiveness. The speaker emphasized releasing bitterness to allow healing. John felt a glimmer of hope. He wrestled with his emotions but decided to reach out. To his surprise, his father was receptive. They began rebuilding their relationship. With support from FGBMFI, John experienced the healing power of forgiveness. Growing up in a racially divided community, James had internalized many prejudices. His perspective shifted when he joined FGBMFI, meeting diverse men united by faith. Through shared meals, scripture, and service, he saw beyond race, discovering common hopes and dreams. A retreat on racial reconciliation was transformative, challenging biases and promoting empathy. James committed to being an agent of change, advocating for justice and equality. Grateful for FGBMFI, he embraced diversity and the power of God's love to heal divisions. Robert had achieved business success but felt a growing discontentment. He yearned for a way to make a lasting impact. Inspired by a speaker at an FGBMFI conference, Robert sensed a call to serve. He began supporting outreach initiatives and mentoring young entrepreneurs. Eventually, he stepped down as CEO to dedicate himself to full-time ministry. Robert's story inspired others to find true significance in serving. From its humble beginnings in a Los Angeles cafeteria, FGBMFI has blossomed into a global phenomenon, uniting business professionals under faith, fellowship, and service. With chapters in over 170 nations, it connects individuals from diverse backgrounds who share a common faith. FGBMFI's conventions and online platforms foster a global family, bridging distances and cultures. One of the keys to FGBMFI's global success has been its ability to adapt its approach to different cultural contexts while remaining true to its core values and mission. The organization recognizes that what works in one culture may not necessarily translate well to another, and that sensitivity to local customs, traditions, and beliefs is essential for building trust and fostering genuine connections. FGBMFI's international chapters are given a significant degree of autonomy in tailoring their programs and activities to the specific needs and cultural nuances of their communities. This localized approach has allowed FGBMFI to flourish in a wide range of cultural contexts, from the bustling metropolises of Asia to the remote villages of Africa, without compromising its core message of faith, integrity, and service. For example, in some cultures, FGBMFI meetings may take on a more formal tone, while in others, a more relaxed and informal approach may be more appropriate. Similarly, the organization's outreach initiatives are often tailored to address the specific social and economic challenges faced by local communities, whether it's providing microloans to entrepreneurs in developing countries, supporting education programs for underprivileged children, or offering disaster relief in the wake of natural disasters. This commitment to cultural sensitivity has been instrumental in breaking down barriers of suspicion and mistrust that often exist between people from different backgrounds. By demonstrating a willingness to listen, learn, and adapt, FGBMFI has earned the respect and trust of communities around the world, creating opportunities for dialogue, understanding, and collaboration that would not have been possible otherwise. FGBMFI's global reach extends far beyond simply providing a platform for fellowship and spiritual growth. The organization is deeply committed to making a tangible difference in the world, addressing critical social issues, and demonstrating the love of Christ through practical acts of service. From combating poverty and injustice to promoting education and healthcare, FGBMFI chapters around the world are actively engaged in transforming their communities and impacting nations for good. One area where FGBMFI has made a significant impact is in supporting economic development and entrepreneurship in developing countries. The organization recognizes that poverty is often a complex issue rooted in a lack of opportunity, and it seeks to empower individuals to break the cycle of poverty by providing them with the tools and resources they need to succeed. Through microloan programs, business training initiatives, and mentorship opportunities, FGBMFI is helping to create jobs, stimulate economic growth, and improve the standard of living for countless individuals and families. FGBMFI is also deeply invested in promoting education, recognizing that education is a key driver of social and economic progress. The organization supports a wide range of educational initiatives, from building schools and providing scholarships to offering literacy programs and vocational training. By investing in education, FGBMFI is helping to equip individuals with the knowledge and skills they need to reach their full potential, break down barriers of poverty and inequality, and contribute to the development of their communities. In addition to its economic development and education initiatives, FGBMFI is actively involved in addressing a wide range of other social issues, including human trafficking, HIV/AIDS, and access to clean water and sanitation. The organization partners with local churches and organizations to provide vital services, raise awareness, and advocate for policy changes that promote justice and human flourishing. As FGBMFI looks to the future, the organization recognizes the need to adapt to the changing global landscape, navigating new challenges and embracing new opportunities to advance its mission in the 21st century. The world is becoming increasingly interconnected, and the challenges facing humanity are more complex than ever before. FGBMFI is committed to being a relevant and responsive force for good in this evolving global context, leveraging its global network, its spirit of innovation, and its unwavering commitment to its core values to make a lasting impact on the world. One of the key challenges facing FGBMFI is the rise of secularism and the increasing marginalization of faith in the public square. In many parts of the world, there is a growing divide between the secular and the sacred, with faith often relegated to the private sphere and excluded from conversations about business, politics, and other aspects of public life. FGBMFI is committed to bridging this divide, demonstrating the relevance of faith to every aspect of life and equipping its members to be ambassadors of Christ in every sphere of influence. Another challenge facing FGBMFI is the need to engage a new generation of business professionals who are increasingly diverse in terms of their backgrounds, beliefs, and experiences. The organization recognizes the importance of remaining relevant to the needs and aspirations of this new generation, creating spaces where they feel welcome, valued, and empowered to live out their faith in their personal and professional lives. Despite these challenges, FGBMFI is well positioned to thrive in the 21st century. The organization's global reach, its commitment to cultural sensitivity, its focus on practical service, and its unwavering belief in the transformative power of the gospel provide a strong foundation for continued growth and impact. As FGBMFI continues to adapt and innovate, it will undoubtedly remain a vital force for good in the world, inspiring and equipping business professionals to live lives of purpose, integrity, and service. The story of the Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship International, FGBMFI, is a testament to the extraordinary impact of faith in action. From its humble beginnings in a Los Angeles cafeteria to a global movement, FGBMFI has transformed lives and inspired purpose. For over 7 decades, FGBMFI has integrated faith into work and personal lives. Through faith, integrity, service, and unity, FGBMFI has created a global family committed to making a difference. FGBMFI's legacy continues through the ongoing work of its dedicated members worldwide. As FGBMFI moves forward into the future, the organization faces a number of challenges in a rapidly changing world. The global landscape is becoming increasingly complex, with new technologies, evolving social norms, and shifting economic realities creating both opportunities and obstacles for faith-based organizations. FGBMFI recognizes the need to adapt to these changing times, remaining relevant to the needs of a new generation while staying true to its core values and mission. One of the most significant challenges facing FGBMFI is the increasing secularization of society, particularly in the Western world. With declining church attendance, growing skepticism towards organized religion, and a rise in individualism, FGBMFI must find new and innovative ways to connect with people who may not have a traditional understanding of faith or who may be resistant to the message of the gospel. This requires engaging in thoughtful dialogue, building bridges of understanding, and demonstrating the practical relevance of faith in a secularized world. Another challenge facing FGBMFI is the need to address the growing disconnect between faith and the marketplace. In a world driven by profit margins, competition, and a relentless pursuit of success, it can be challenging for business professionals to live out their faith in the workplace. FGBMFI must equip its members to navigate the ethical dilemmas, pressures, and temptations that they face in their professional lives, providing them with the tools and resources they need to make ethical decisions, lead with integrity, and be a positive influence in their workplaces. Furthermore, FGBMFI must find ways to engage a new generation of business professionals who are increasingly diverse in terms of their backgrounds, beliefs, and experiences. This new generation is tech-savvy, globally connected, and passionate about social justice. FGBMFI must find ways to connect with this generation, speaking their language, understanding their concerns, and providing them with opportunities to use their talents and passions to make a difference in the world. Despite these challenges, the future of FGBMFI is filled with hope and promise. The organization's strong foundation of faith, its commitment to its core values, its global reach, and its dedicated membership provide a solid basis for continued growth and impact in the years to come. FGBMFI is well positioned to navigate the challenges of a changing world and to seize the opportunities that lie ahead. One of the most promising aspects of FGBMFI's future is its commitment to innovation and adaptation. The organization recognizes the need to evolve and to find new and creative ways to fulfill its mission in a changing world. FGBMFI is exploring new technologies, developing innovative programs, and partnering with other like-minded organizations to expand its reach, enhance its impact, and remain relevant to the needs of a new generation. Another reason for optimism about FGBMFI's future is the unwavering commitment of its members. FGBMFI is blessed with a global network of dedicated men and women who are passionate about their faith, committed to serving others, and eager to make a difference in the world. These individuals are the lifeblood of the organization, and their energy, enthusiasm, and unwavering dedication will be essential for driving FGBMFI's mission forward in the years to come. As FGBMFI continues to grow and evolve, it will undoubtedly face new challenges and opportunities. However, one thing remains certain: The organization's unwavering commitment to its core values of faith, integrity, service, and unity will continue to guide its path, ensuring that FGBMFI remains a beacon of hope, a catalyst for transformation, and a powerful force for good in the world for generations to come. The story of FGBMFI is far from over. It is a story that is still being written, one life, one community, one nation at a time.